Greetings, my people, and indeed a very, very, very warm welcome to each and every one of you to my YouTube channel. I want to use this opportunity to thank my new subscribers. Thank you very much for acknowledging my effort. Thank you very much for supporting my hard work. Highly appreciated. For my returning subscribers, I want to say a very big thank you for being there since the onset and since the creation of this channel. Highly appreciated as well. And for those that are actually tuning into this channel for the very first time, I want to say a very, very, very warm welcome to you. And indeed, this channel, and indeed, my name is Biwa Rikikum Staka NZ, and this channel was initially created to showcase the best of the best high quality, high premium silver collectible silver bullion coins, both past, present, future coins struck by means from all over the world. However, looking at the state of our world today and looking at the direction in which the world is going today, and also coupled with the amount of knowledge which I have decided to advance the channel and to grow the channel by including topics such as finance and financial investment, politics, geopolitics in relation to world money and world currency, and other topics, and indeed how these topics will shape the future of the poor masses like us in the lower echelon, either for the better or for the worse. So I'm here to actually cater for people who are ready to face the reality of what is actually going on in our world today. And most importantly, I'm actually catering for the newbies, because I can see that most people who are subscribed to my channels are actually newbies in the space of financial investment, and also precious metal space as well. And indeed, I'll also be catering for the experienced people as well. So yes, you people will really enjoy the channel, and I'll be covering 5 topics in this first ever edition of financial investment video that I'm doing. This is the first time I'm doing a financial investment video, and yes, I'm very excited. Yeah, it's not easy, but yeah, we have to help the community. More people need to speak up. It's not enough for you to have knowledge and just sit and keep quiet. You have to come out there and share the knowledge that you have, and that's what I'm doing. And let me go through the list of the 5 topics that I have for you in today's video. Number one, I'll be talking about what happened to silver this year. Yeah, what has happened to silver this year. Number two, is silver really money? Is silver really money? Because this has been a contentious topic among YouTubers, both those that are commenting, both those that are in the precious metal space for a very long time. Yeah, I will be clearing the doubts, and I will champion any person who will be listening to this topic after I have defended my claims of is silver really money. And number three, it will be what particular investment of mine did well this year and will transition into the next year. Yes, I'll be sharing with you guys my investment, but a disclaimer: this is not advice. This is not investment advice. Number four is do your own research. Number four, what investment should we be investing from now into 2022? Number five would be what should we be doing this year to prepare us for any possible hyperinflation that may occur or may not occur in 2022. Yeah, that's an unknown territory with the Fed, so we'll see what we should do. And possibly I'll be sharing my potential giveaway, so stay tuned. Okay, addressing the first question, what has happened to silver? It was quite unfortunate that silver was decimated by the bullion banks. Yes, they are the culprit, the Crimex or the Comex and the rest of them, aka LBMA and the rest. They have actually decimated silver this year by dropping atomic bomb over the silver space, and I'll be precise, uranium type atomic bomb, which saw silver plummeting from its stable price from 25 US dollar an ounce in August down to 22, 23 US dollar an ounce. And we also saw that even in late September, that wasn't enough. They launched another atomic bomb. This time around, it was the plutonium type that was dropped, which delivered the final blow to silver, which sent it plummeting even further to the 21 US dollar an ounce. Indeed, it sent shockwaves to each and every one of us in the precious metal space. Both the stackers, both the investors, both the YouTubers. And what I did was, yes, I did sit back to watch most of the experts and what they were saying, and also some of the big silver stacking YouTubers on the YouTube channel that we all know. You know, the high ranked guys that own the big channels with huge subscribers. Yeah, I did watch all of them and saw what they were saying. They were actually predicting a combination of both the uranium type and the plutonium type atomic bomb to be dropped on silver that will send it further down to the 18 US dollar an ounce. So that was the predictions of the so-called experts and the so-called silver stacking YouTubers. So it shows you that our precious metal space, especially silver, is highly rigged, highly manipulated by the bullion bank. So even the experts won't really be able to actually predict accurately what is going to happen in this space. Yeah, it is unfortunate. So my new subscribers, you will really need to learn fast, or my new newbies in the precious metal space will really need to learn fast and adapt to the precious metal space, so that they don't really have to feel sad or lose money once these price fluctuations keep going up and down. They need to hold on tight to their investment. That's why I'm here, and that's what I'm here to do, to give that support and stability to the silver community. And indeed, silver has then been on the rise, but we know that during the Black Friday it was hammered again, which was expected. And yeah, since then it has been up. I mean, from the time I checked and from the time I did this video, yeah, it has been positive for silver. Leading to question 2, is silver really money? Well, I know that many people will blame the poor performance of silver due to its characteristics as an industrial metal, but I strongly oppose that, and I disagree with such people, because silver is not the only metal, it's not the only precious metal, to be precise, that has been used as an industrial metal, because gold is also used in components for making our phones and laptops. Palladium, platinum, they are used as catalytic converters for cars to lower emissions. So I don't know why people keep blaming silver for its poor performance just because of its industrial use in aerospace industry, making chips for semiconductors, making our gadgets, our electrical appliances, the washing machine, cars as well. So I believe that is quite unfair. That will show you that there is clearly something special about silver, that the bullion banks keep putting this precious metal, the silver in particular, under attack. So this says quite a lot about silver. And one of the most interesting YouTube video that I've come across is video which an interview was done. It was Geert Newmeyer. For all of you who don't know Geert Newmeyer, he's like the kingpin, you know, he's like the Don Chichi, he's the Jagaban, the man boss man, you know, indeed the CEO of the largest silver mining company in the world, which is First Majestic Silver Corporation. Their head office is in Canada, but they mine in Mexico. So he was doing an interview with Stanberry Research, which is normally moderated by Daniela Cambone. And in that interview, Kate Neumeyer said that silver is not money. And I will apologize, and I'm very sorry. I clearly disagree with him, regardless of his rank, his experience, and I'll be proving that silver is money with historical references. But this time around, I'll be going full on biblical, full on religious, just to prove my point. Let us look at the case of Judas Iscariot in the Bible when he was offered 30 pieces of silver to betray Jesus Christ. Okay, so silver then was used as a means of exchange. I don't want to know whether it's 4-9 fines silver, 3-9 fines, whether it was silver kookaburra that they gave him, whether it was American silver eagle, whether it was half ounce, quarter ounce, 1 ounce. All we know was that he accepted silver to snitch on the Messiah. So it clearly shows you that silver was used then as a means of exchange. Just in this present time, if you want to hire an assassin to do a 007 or to perform a 007 kidnapping job, and you tell him, oh, I'll offer you 100 ounces of silver, he will look at you and ask you, are you kidding me? Are you serious? He will ask you, are you normal? I need my cash. You'll be expecting his money in dollars, cash, so that they will not be able to trace him. So because our society has been accustomed to our toilet paper, US dollar, as a means of exchange. I mean, that's what the society has accepted, and that is what we have to deal with. And also, the second biblical reference that I'll be making reference to is actually from the Quran, chapter number 18, which is titled Surah Al-Kahf. Meaning the cave. So it's a story about a group of young men facing persecution from a king who wanted them to worship a specific idol. So whether you like it or not, everybody must worship that specific idol. And it's similar in today's day and age, where the government is forcing each and every single person, whether you like it or not, to take the poison 19 therapy, whether you like it or not, which is actually causing people to flee their beloved countries. So in the case of those young men in the Quran, they actually what they did was that they fled to the cave, and when they fled to the cave, they made a prayer to the Almighty God, to Allah. And what Allah did was that He actually sent them to sleep for 309 years. So after 309 years, they woke up and they started to question each other, how long have we been asleep? One responded saying a day. One also said part of a day. And one of them saying, oh, Allah knows best how long that we have been asleep. So one said to another, take the silver coin, go to the city and get us the purest of food. So the term there, the silver coin term there used, the Arabic terminology is biwarikikum. So if you guys are wondering where I got my YouTube name from, or where I got the inspiration from, yes, I got it from this particular chapter. Biwarikikum means silver coin. It can also mean money with intrinsic value. And it can also mean end time money. Yes, end time money. And imagine if the young men actually were holding, let me say, the Dutch mark, or probably the 1,000 rupee denominated note, or the 500 Indian rupee denominated note, and they slept for 309 years and they woke up. I can bet you 100% that it's either that currency that they will be holding would either be wallpaper for them or toilet paper. Anyone, you guys decide. So it shows you that yes, silver is money. It has intrinsic value. And yes, I have used 2 historical events to actually defend that silver is money, which makes this YouTube channel quite unique. It's quite a unique channel where you actually get things that you might not have heard of before. So yeah, it is indeed my defense with regards to silver, but although I've gone ultra religious with my defense, but yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, moving on to question 3. Moving on to question 3. Question 3, I think it is let me see, forgot what it is. What particular investment of mine just give me a moment trying to find, yeah, what particular investment of mine did well this year and will transition into into the next year. All right. Yeah, the investment of mine that actually invested was uranium this year. Well, the reason why I actually went early on uranium was here in New Zealand, our Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, which most of the YouTubers would title the Trudeau of New Zealand. What their Labour government policy was, or what they were trying to implement, was that they were trying to, or they signed a legislation that for every ute, every 4x4, every heavy diesel powered automobile that comes into the country will be heavily taxed. And they also went even further to actually trying to push a law that will actually ban gas combustion vehicles in New Zealand. So they went actually quite deep. And they actually went ahead saying that incentives will be given to dealers who buy EVs and also people who actually drive EVs on the New Zealand road will be exempt for any road taxes or any user fee that you incur every year. So I was quite shocked and quite perturbed by such policy. And when I looked into Europe, I saw that they were trying to also pass a carbon neutral bill, which will see the elimination of gas combustion vehicles by 2030, 2050. But us in New Zealand, we are trying to actually implement it as far as 2022 2023, so it was quite disturbing. So my mind couldn't actually process how are we going to generate enough electricity, and seeing that the New Zealand electricity generation and the infrastructure is not really that robust to generate enough electricity for everyone to actually charge their electric vehicles all at once. I was like, I can promise that the grid will go kaboom, it will blow up. Like, it is impossible. That the only way is for us to go with the nuclear reactors to start reactivating them, because that's the only powerful energy source that can actually deliver huge amount of power to be used as an electric source. So I know that the nuclear energy is more of a controversial and a political energy source in the eyes of the public, which normally gets huge amount of pushback and protest. And yes, I did go well before the Eric Sprott announces uranium-backed PSLV kind of stock. Yeah, so I did invest in Australian stocks, undervalued stocks. I won't name them as this is just my first video. But yeah, they have done well. But as of today, I think the stock market did go down. So if you want to invest at your own risk, this is not financial advice. If you look at the trend or the graph of the uranium and you see that we are at the bottom, that it will start to go up, you can decide to load up all in. But I'm not going to advise on that. You have to do your own research and yes, and take your own decisions by yourself. This is not financial advice. Let me disclose it now. All right, another important stock which I want my subscribers to look into are companies that manufacture semiconductor chips. but you really need to be really careful. This is not financial advice, but I do warn immensely that you need to select your semiconductor chip manufacturing companies carefully. The reason I say this is because I do anticipate that there might be another silver squeeze. Yes, I do anticipate another silver squeeze. Because why I say this is Geert Numaya has started to hoard silver. He's not actually selling silver at this price. Yes, he did say it. Even the CEO of Endeavor Silver has already said it as well. Yeah, stop selling. So if we are to see another silver squeeze, let's say the combination of the Wall Street bets, or in combination with the miners, if they come together and they do the massive squeeze that we have ever seen, yeah, that would be really a cause of concern, because that means there will be shortage, and that means companies that don't have strong connections, companies with weak connections to miners, will probably be forced to liquidate because they won't be able to get silver directly from those companies to keep manufacturing their semiconductor chips. And yes, by bypassing the the Crimex, I mean by miners bypassing the Crimex, aka Comex, yeah, they can be able to pull out huge amount of squeeze. So we don't know what is going to happen with regards to that, but we can see the writing on the wall. So we need to choose wisely which semiconductor manufacturing company that we that we intend to go with. So yes, I think that is number 4 question that I just that I just answered there. I believe I did answer number 4. Yeah, what investment should we be investing in for 2022? Yeah, that was number 4. Yeah, so I would say the semiconductor chip manufacturing companies. I don't want to go into agriculture companies looking at the food shortage and stuff. I will stay away from that conversation in this video so that I don't make it too long. Yeah, going to question number 5. Number 5, before I do my potential silver proof coin giveaway. Potential. I'm not saying that I'm gonna give away, but it's just a potential announcement. So number 5 is, what should we be doing this year to prepare us for any possible hyperinflation that may not come in 2022? All right. Yeah, that's an important question. That's quite important, but quite tricky actually. But I must say that what we have to do now is we need to start tapering. Every single person needs to start tapering. What I mean is, you need to start cutting costs. I know that most silver channels will tell you, or most financial investors will tell you, buy silver, buy gold, buy this, buy that. But the time to buy all of this was yesterday. Yes, yesterday, not now, because this is a source of defense. It's a source of defense against any financial collapse. However, if you are a newbie, or if you're a new person to the financial investment space, and you don't have any form of precious metal to defend you, or to give you some form of security or hedge over inflation when it does happen, yes, you need to be worried. You need to at least get 1 ounce of silver, or probably a tube, just for you to be secured. So yes, this is a unique channel. I'm not going to tell you stack silver, load up on silver, load up on gold. Nope. That is not the time for it now. This is time to start tapering. Anything that you don't need, all the beautiful collectibles that you don't need, don't even bother buying them. Like, start tapering. You need to be liquid. You need to be in cash, in raw cash. That is what I mean. because we do not know how this is going to pan out, because we are seeing lots of shortages, this poison 19 force antidote, that people are actually losing their jobs. People don't want to get it, which is understandable. Everybody has their free free will, regardless of whatever you think of what is going on. Everyone has free will. Yeah, so you have to stay as liquid as possible. You need to keep the right amount of cash at home, just in case uh if they do the run on the banks, so that you will have enough cash that will last you for quite some time. So yeah, pull your money out of the banks. That would be another good strategy to prepare for any possible inflation. Yeah, but all in all, is start tapering. The Fed have mentioned that they have started tapering. Whether that is true tapering or not, I have no idea. We'll see. But yes, we need to follow suit and start tapering from our own end, so that we can have enough resource on our own side, enough liquid cash, enough dry powder to get us through the rainy days of hyperinflation, if it does come. I'm not a doom or gloom YouTuber, but we need to prepare for the reality or for the worst. And yes, people might ask me about mortgage. Yeah, that's a tough question, because when you ask me about mortgage, I'll tell you that it is indeed debt pledge. Yes, debt pledge, aka mortgage, because the money lender, once you've signed that document to borrow money from the money lender, they have put the rope on your neck and they have tied it. Yep, they have put the rope, fat rope, around your neck, and every minute, every hour, every week, every day, every year that passes, that rope keeps getting tighter and tighter and tighter. And indeed, it is an unjust monetary system of slavery, which the whole world have accepted, you, me, everybody. So it's no longer a free market economy. Now profit and loss does no longer belong onto the hands of the almighty sustainer. Yes, the one who causes one to profit and who causes one to lose. Yes, profit and loss doesn't belong onto his hands. Now the money lender and the banksters have actually taken the free market, the free and fair market, and they've tossed it into the garbage bin, where now the money that the money lenders lend to you, they have bulletproof themselves against any future losses. Do you call that a free and fair market? They have bulletproofed themselves for any financial loss that may come their way. So they make you pay the interest. Yeah, you keep paying the interest plus the principal and the rest of them. So yeah, it is quite hard for me to give you advice on that. Yeah, but I mean, any logical person would tell you, oh, you have to pay up your mortgage, yeah, because if they hike the interest rate, yeah, it will affect the amount of money that you're paying to the banks, or the amount of currency that you'll be paying to the banks, which will affect your household earnings as well. Yeah, so anything that deals with interest, anything that deals with usury, anything that deals with riba, debt. Riba means buying and selling on interest. That's the Arabic term. Yeah, so it is very hard for me to advise on, because those are the mechanisms of enslavement and impoverishment. Yes, interest, debt, riba, usury, all of them are all mechanisms and mediums of impoverishment and enslavement of humanity, unfortunately. But I have one more major advice for those that are well off, the rich people, that have come across this my channel, because this is a channel that we cater for everybody. We decimate knowledge. The rich people or the wealthy people might have money and will be wondering how can they stay away from this inflation or hyperinflation. Well, all I can tell them is they need to start moving towards the countryside. Yes, they need to start moving towards the countryside, and they need to take with them livestock, sheep, goats, cattle. Cattle. Yeah, they need to take with them livestock. They need to find probably a lifestyle block kind of property where you have enough space to farm, enough space to put your cows and your goats and your sheep, and preferably you need to go to the mountainside where rain falls, where you can actually capture rainfall, either through the roof of your house, or you can drill a borehole and be self-sufficient. And you can also set up solar panel for electricity if you don't want to go the nomadic way. So yes, I believe that is the way to actually combat this unforeseen hyperinflation, because trust me, it will be chaos if it does happen. So it will be better for us, or for the rich people, or you might not necessarily be rich, but if you can come together and form a community, be it a Christian community, be it the Muslim community, any religion, the Hindu community, and actually set up a village, maybe a Christian village, a Muslim village, a Hindu village, and then live as a community where you guys farm food, where you guys get your own water, you guys are self-sustained. I believe in an event of any apocalypse and you are in the countryside, the evil will not touch you, because evil only touches the city and towns. They don't go to villages. That is my opinion. But if you still want to live the flashy lifestyle, well, it's up to you. You can still move to the village and put up with the solar panel and your flashy cooking appliances and stuff like that. Yeah, because most important thing is just to stay liquid, because even from the prophecy of the WEF, they are prophesying the World Economic Forum, pardon me, prophesying cyber virus, which will come early in 2022, or probably late 2022, or maybe early 2023. We don't know, but Klaus Schwab, that we all know, he has been the mastermind on all of this. So yes, we need to be quite prepared. We need to start getting ready for our prepping skills. Start getting them ready for us to maneuver any possible apocalyptic event. Yes, I believe that is the advice that I can give for that question 5. And yes, if you have enjoyed what I have showcased, or what I've spoken in this first financial investment analysis video, yes, do me a massive favor. You have to assist the channel, hit that like button so that the YouTube algorithm can bless and sanctify this particular episode, so that it can be recommended to many people. And acknowledge my effort, acknowledge my hard work that I've been doing by hitting that subscribe button for us to help build a stronger community. And for question 6, which is my potential giveaway, I'll just run that briefly before I conclude. I was going to give away this particular coin here, this particular proof coin here, to only my subscribers, only. However, after discussing with the dealer, because this just arrived today, The dealer is a coin dealer in Tasmania. 40 million coins. 40 million coins.com. Wendy Roberts. It's a family owned small company, collectible company, coin collectible company in Tasmania, Australia. She told me that I should make it open for everybody to join the giveaway instead of me just doing this particular giveaway to only my current subscribers or those that have been subscribed up until the creation of this video. And yeah, she was coming up with a better plan on how the giveaway would be done, and I think she was probably planning to change the item or the coin that would be given away. I don't know whether she was proposing this one or this one, but she's still drafting how the giveaway is gonna be done. But if you have a comment below, or if you have a suggestion on how the giveaway or how you would like the giveaway to be done, just give me a comment in the comment section below, and yeah, we can see how that will pan out. But yes, I have been in discussion with the dealer, and I will see what she comes up with, but I'm not sure the exact date of the giveaway, but it is very, very, very soon. First silver proof coin giveaway for this channel, just to acknowledge the wonderful people who watch this video and who subscribe to it. And yes, indeed, we'll be making more of these financial videos, some political, some geopolitical, just to touch on what is happening in our world and how such events can shape the lives of the poor masses like us, like me and you, in the lower echelon. And yes, I will keep making videos like this, and I'll also try to include companies that I'm investing in. I won't do it in this first video because it's just my first video. I need to gain trust first with the viewers, and yes, maybe probably in my second or third financial video, yes, I can start giving advice on or I can start reviewing stocks that I'm invested in. And with that, I want to say a very, very, very big thank you to each and every one of you, and please just pause a moment and hit that like button so that once again the YouTube algorithm can bless and sanctify this particular episode and recommend it to more people. And do me a massive favor once again, I am appealing, kindly hit that subscribe button so that you can continue to follow the events of this channel and new knowledge that I have to offer to each and every one of you wonderful people. And with that, again, I say a very, very, very big thank you to you all for listening to this first ever financial video or financial analysis edition. And thank you very much, and I will see you all in my next video. Thank you.